Hello, good morning. Welcome all to the 16th edition of the MedaWeek. In the Association of the Mediterranean Chambers of Commerce, we believe that the greatest asset of our region is the talent of its people. And our aim today is to give visibility and to give voice to great ideas that are going to be pitching, and to be an inspiration for all the rest of the people watching us, so we can inspire them to pursue their dreams. I would like, of course, to thank you, the European Commission, the INTECMED program, for their support and trust in this initiative. To conclude, I would like to give the thanks to the Chamber of Commerce of Barcelona for being a great partner of ASCAME and for betting on positioning Barcelona as the capital of the Mediterranean.
Where there is a challenge for the Mediterranean, there is an opportunity to create a project in our program. Our overarching objective is, of course, to create a better Mediterranean. We have key principles. One of them is co-ownership. So we want this program to be a program of everybody, not only of the structures, but also of you and of the people. Balanced partnership always. So we are a program financed by the European Union, but in our projects, we want a balance between the south and the north. That's why we have a special rule for this. And then common benefits for everyone. The very, very good thing is that there is a new program coming, which is still better than the INTECMED program, where we have so many of you playing an important role. The first thing that you notice in the general first slides is that now we are called Interreg. This is the geography of the program. It has been a little bit extended. Good news, we now have more money than before. That means more money to you. That means also some projects, some extra projects. Maybe also more competition, but I don't think so, because the competition was already so rough that I don't think we can increase the competition. So I think it's a good thing. That means an increase of more than 21% in comparison with INTECMED program. And we still, and it is important to us and to the countries that build this program, we still maintain two of the specific elements of our program. So we are entering the Interreg family, but we maintain specific advantages. One of them is the 90% co-funding, meaning you only have to bring 10% of own funding, and it can be, generally, it is human resources. And then we still maintain the pre-financing. And that is very important because we also have small partners, SMEs or ONGs. And if we don't give them funds in advance, they will not participate, simply.
We create a network. We are based in Cagliari, where the managing authority of a program is based. We are linked to the Chamber of Commerce of Cagliari, and we are part of the ASCAME family. The most important achievement of all this network is that at least 25 organizations that took part to the summer school then were part of more than 20 projects financed by the ENI program. So this is a very important achievement.
So let's start with first, what is the BRIMA program? That some years ago, the European Commission held a series of meetings with the Mediterranean countries, talking about and discussing the common societal challenges facing the Mediterranean, such as the climate change. We all know that the Mediterranean region is one of the most vulnerable area of the world that's suffering from the global warming and the climate conditions. Also the high population growth rate, which reflect on many socio-economic implications, plus for sure the classic problems and challenges such as the food insecurity, water scarcity, energy deficiency, and losing biodiversity due to some unsustainable agricultural practices that we have, and last but not least for sure the lack of innovation, especially in investment from the private sector. So after all these discussions and meetings, they came with an agreement with 19 participating states with the European Commission in order to launch the program PRIMA over 10 years, starting from 2018. And they put an investment around €500 million to be invested. You can go to the PRIMA website and you can retrieve all information. You can do analysis, search for, but I will just focus on the main KPI that we have. After 4 years, we managed to fund 168 projects with a total investment 225.7 million. But the most interesting indicator for us is the number of beneficiaries, or the research teams, SMEs, enterprises that are working now with us and co-create together with each other in order to find solutions.
Just to give you a background about the Mediterranean Angels, so MedAngels was established 3 years ago, and the end of 2019, and we have around 27 member organizations, more than 1,500 investors from 23 different countries. The rules for cross-border investing has to have a lead investor from the local country, and then other investors would follow. We don't invest in ideas, just for the entrepreneurs who are pitching. I assume some of you are going to be pitching today at noon. But for the others, you know, we believe ideas are great, but you know, ideas alone have zero value. And I mean, I think people will hate me when I say that, but an idea without proper execution has no value, even if it's a brilliant idea. And you cannot really tell if it's a brilliant idea or not unless it's solving a real problem. So we come in after the founders have put in all their monies in their pockets themselves, taking the money out of the friends and family and other fools, as they say, the 3 Fs. And then afterwards, we come in and just to validate that you have the right team that's solving the right problem in the right market with a proper plan to expand regionally. Then we come in and help with a small check, as I mentioned, but also with our network. And the good thing about getting investment from angel groups is that you get diverse access to network and access to know-how and access to different markets. It's not just about the money, it's about the smart money and how you can raise follow-on funding from VCs and from other different investors.
There is not a problem of available resources. The real challenge is to create more impact. For creating more impact in the next years, we need to involve young people, so millennials, as you said, Diana, women, and try by our projects to have a real impact on people and on territories.